Here's a new set of patch notes from the pre-patch podcast. Check it out.
Um, well, the other game that we have both been playing, shocker, shocker, is good old Diablo 4. I won't. I
I think
promise you.
Lumi's been playing Diablo 4. You know, Bill's been playing it too, man.
Well,
All
I've
of us
been
have.
wrecking the rogue is what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
So
Yeah.
I bring this up
Lumi has Diablo 4 now as well, bro.
only to talk about the update that came out, because there was a pretty substantial update that had with 1.0.3. It was the first big patch that we got where
Finally.
every class was buffed, no class was nerfed, and it was basically around resource generating skills, so your basic skills and your core skills. But every class got love, and I don't know. I mean, I was happy about it. I mean, I think that the change
sure.
that they did was good.
This patch was like literally last week when we were talking about Diablo 4. This is the patch that I was talking about. Like, this is the one that I wanted. I wanted a patch that had more buffs than nerfs, because literally, and maybe not literally, but like almost literally, like to me, it felt like every single update that we've had since release has been nothing but nerf after nerf after nerf. And this one was the exact opposite. It was just buffs across the board. Everybody got love. Experience got love. Ways to fucking play the game got love. It just the game does feel a lot better. It's starting to get to that point where I'm like, okay, I see where they're going with it, right?
Yeah. No, I was very happy. I mean, I did an in-depth kind of guide on the breakdown of the patch notes. We went through all of it, and so really happy. I mean, again, I think Rogue is one of the ones that got the least amount of love, but to be 100% honest, Rogue is in a decent spot. Like out of all of the other ones, like it's in a very good spot. Lumi, you may disagree with me, but I feel like it really is in a good spot compared to the other classes.
Yeah, my opinion on that is like like with anything, like rogues are super squishy. Like the monster will stomp you down and smear you across the floor, but you have to like counter that with as much lifesteal as you can.
That's their gameplay loop as well. Is like they were never. There are a couple of builds out there I know of that you can be fairly tanky as a rogue, but it's a very specific play style. Like
the biggest problem that I'm seeing that most people are having right now, and I think that we'll probably get it addressed. I don't know if we're going to get it addressed during season 1. Honestly, I think season 1 is going to be a very big testament to just kind of what we're going to kind of start to see. I think you're going to probably see.
I think season 1 they already have everything that they want for season 1. I don't think we're going to see hardly anything on season 1 other than what they already had planned.
Yeah, I think that we're going to end up seeing for season 2, you're going to start to see a rework in the Paragon, because I think the Paragon board right now is a little rough because everybody except for the Sork, right? Like it's this game is very armor based. Like resistances are second to armor when it comes to a lot of things, because fortify is based off of overpower is based off of your health. Fortify and barrier are based off your armor. Like all of that kind of stuff, like everything builds into armor. Resistance is very, very little. And which is shocker, because they had the same fucking issue with Diablo 3. They tried to do the armor thing in Diablo 3 and they had to pull it back to resistances. So I figured that we'll probably see the same thing. But the Paragon board, I think, is where a lot of people are pissed off right now, because especially if you're a Sork, because like you have the lowest amount of armor out of everybody. Like every single class has more armor points in the Paragon board than what you do. Which makes it very difficult to make it survivable. So
to me as well, that almost feel I almost feel like that's not really something you should bitch about. The Sork should not have armor.
No, but I think that it
like
should.
That's
I think they need to balance the armor like and resistance to where it's it can be an either or.
Yeah,
kind of
no,
thing.
100%. I think they need to push resistances more.
Right.
But to bitch and complain that you as a Sork don't have armor just makes absolutely no sense to me. Like you're a Sork. Like that would be like
the one in the bath towel is complaining he can't take hits.
Like I don't understand, man. Like
I mean, where I also think that the bigger thing is coming about this is because I think they've developed Diablo 4, or they're trying to develop Diablo 4 into being a group played game, right? Like if you look at like every single class, they all play their role, right? Like you have the barbarian that's supposed to be the taunt, the one that's supposed to bring in everybody, right? You've got the druid who who like legitimately does more vulnerable output than any other class that's out there, and then you have like your rogue and your Sork that are your glass cannons, and then there's Necro doing necro things.
Necro's like 3 miles back, like, hey, wait up, guys.
doing
I don't have any movement speed. Please wait. Oh, things are dead. Okay, never mind.
But I think what they're kind of transitioning this into is definitely more of a group play game versus the solo. I don't know if it's going to be successful. I love the concept and idea because it pushes it more into an MMO realm, but I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, right? I feel like right now it's more of a solo game than a group play game.
I do, but I think that what I'm saying is I think they're pushing that way. They wanted to get into that group play mentality. You have clans, you have guilds, you have these classes that are very specifically designed for certain specific things. So
I still honestly have no idea what the reason for clans is. Like, there's no reason for it. I wish that they would have taken a little bit of inspiration from like other games and actually gave you like,
I like the idea of Lost Ark, like the Lost Ark implementation that they have in it, right?
Yeah. Actually, like I like say what you want. Yeah, I'm a fucking shill for Black Desert. I enjoyed Black Desert's guilds. Like, they gave you a reason to be in a guild. You had weekly missions, you had daily missions, you had contracts that gave you money. Like, you could get gold from it, everything like that. Like, I wish that more MMOs would implement that kind of a guild system, because then it actually gives you a reason to play with other people, right? Rather than just being completely solo and not interacting with people, you know?
Yeah. Bill, you've been playing some. You and Britt have been playing the Diablo 4s. How are you enjoying it?
We're enjoying it really well. We finished the story finally. Pushed a little bit into endgame. The co-op aspect of it has been extremely enjoyable. She's been on Druid, I've been on Necro, so
It's good.
it has been a good time in that regard. I will say that I agree with you. I think the game is being more so cast towards that group play mentality, and I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
Have you you said you're playing Necro, right? What kind of Necro are you going?
I've been bouncing around. I started on Summoner, then I went to Blood. Now I'm kind of back to Summoner a little bit. I'm just mainly going off of what I get gear wise now. The only thing I haven't played is Bone because Bone is boring.
Yeah.
Don't tell Enigma that. Enigma plays a Bone build.
No, I don't.
You have Bone Storm.
I have a bone ability.
That's your Bone build. It's okay.
At least I'm not a dead build, sir.
I didn't. Hey, you logged off my stream last night, and I continued to play actually till the wee hours of the morning, and ended up actually I just switched my build, so I still run my summons build, but I threw in some blood because I just found
so you went down my build.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't use your fucking Blood Nova bullshit or whatever else. I use Hemorrhage, Blood Lance,
So
and
do
then I use Bone Spirit.
So you're essentially using my build.
The fuck.
But
Okay.
you've swapped out.
Chat, don't worry. After
Blood
this,
Spirit.
we're gonna stream, and we're gonna look at the two different builds and see who's fucking running what build.
I mean,
I will still out survive you.
Bone Spirit is the most powerful ability in the game.
Yeah,
right
100%. Yeah. Not the most important. The Bone Spear. Did you say spear or spirit?
Spirit. Bone Spirit.
Spirits. Yeah. No. Bone Spear is much more. Is like way overpowered over Bone Spirit.
Aside from Summon Skeleton, Bone Spear is probably one of the most iconic features of any Necro across the entire series.
Yeah.
I picked up the only reason I moved to it is because I picked up a unique that gave me my first sacred unique.
Yeah, no, I saw your unique, your chest piece.
They gave me the free Bone Spirit. When you
It's
collect
dope.
6 orbs,
like
nice.
I'm very impressed. I still with even with the changes that they did where they buffed they didn't really did they buff they didn't buff summons at all, did they?
They made
like
it
their
so
actual
that,
life.
No, they didn't do anything to their life. They made it so that
they
follow
target
the curse.
Yeah.
Which
they
I
target
hate.
curses, which doesn't actually is not even true, because like I was doing it, I was playing it today, and I tested it. I was like, okay, they're off fucking around with this dude over in the corner. I didn't have a curse on that guy. I put a curse on a dude that was over here with me, right? None of them.
Well,
None of them
so
came over.
Rod Ferguson showed a video of him. He's like, how I play my necro or something like that.
Yeah, his
And
Thorns
my
necro.
beloved, my Thorn beloved necro. And he did it, but it was on a boss. And he cast it. And he's like, look how our minions automatically go to the target. And I'm like, dude, you're fighting a boss.
The only target in the
room.
entirety. Yeah,
Like, it's bullshit. Like that's kind of crap, man. But anyway,
I don't know. Man. It's a good step forward. I think it is really a good step forward. I'm looking forward to seeing more buffs. If they go back to the fucking bullshit where they're just constantly nerfing things, they're gonna be really pissed.
No, I don't think
I think a lot of the community will be really pissed as well. But
no, I don't think they can. And I mean, again, it's a great game. I know we bash on it a lot, having a lot of fun with it. Lumi, you said you're playing your rogue. What level do you have your rogue at?
I just hit 50 and I'm now working on my first Paragon board. So it's kind of where I'm at. I don't get a lot of time to play it. And when I do, I'm normally streaming it. So
nice. Yeah, no, it's a good one, man. I'm very impressed with it.
This shows you again how dedicated, right? It's still a good game. 3 disc plates sitting right here. Like, I have to put them up. They're gonna replace my League of Legends one.
It doesn't show me anything other than the fact that you have way more money than you have fucking actual sense.
Okay, they're dope. Like, you can't tell me that the artwork from Diablo, regardless,
100%,
is fucking beautiful, man.
No, it's great.
What's your bullet? Oh my god.
Technically, he's not a Blizzard shill. Those were from Displate. I don't think Displate gives any fucking money to Blizzard.
No, they're the official. They're the official Blizzard.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you are a Blizzard shill.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a Twitter shill, so we're fine.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Patch Notes. Don't forget, you can catch our cast live every Thursday night at 10:30 Eastern Standard, right here on YouTube and Twitch.tv. You can also find us at anchor.fm/prepatch podcast, as well as the many other podcast platforms. You better be there.